In the heart of Vrindavan, where every sunrise paints the Yamuna River in gold, and every breeze whispers tales of joy, there lived a divine blue boy. His name was Krishna, and his melody, played upon a simple bamboo flute, was the very heartbeat of the world. It was a tune of pure happiness, making peacocks dance and cows sway gently in the morning mist. One day, a strange silence fell upon the village. The birds stopped singing, the trees stood still, and even the river seemed to hold its breath. The source of this quiet was Krishna, who sat upon his favorite rock, his usually playful eyes now soft and distant. His flute was gone. Radha, her voice laced with concern, asked, "Krishna, why don't you play for us today?" With a gentle, knowing smile, he replied, "My flute. It is gone where it was needed." The children of Vrindavan, their hearts heavy, searched every corner, under every leaf and behind every stone, but the flute was nowhere to be found. Slowly, the silence seeped into the soul of the village. The vibrant colors of Vrindavan seemed to fade. There was no laughter echoing through the lanes, no dancing by the riverbank, no joy in the air. A little boy named Gopal felt this loss more than anyone. Krishna's music was his world, the sound that made everything right. One night Gopal had a dream. He saw the divine flute glowing softly, floating above a dark, tangled forest. When he awoke, his mind was made up. "I will find Krishna's flute," he declared, his small voice filled with a giant resolve. He would bring the music back. Gopal stepped into the dark forest, a place untouched by the sun's warmth. The air was cold, the silence heavy and sad. As he ventured deeper, he found the forest's inhabitants were just as sorrowful. He saw a deer with a wounded leg, and he gently offered it water from his small pot. He found a tiny bird, its wings tangled in thorny branches, and carefully set it free. He met a hungry monkey, its eyes wide with need, and shared the last of his food without a second thought. With each act of kindness, a miracle happened. The forest around him began to change. The shadows retreated, the air grew warmer, and a soft ethereal blue glow started to follow him, lighting his path. At the very heart of the forest, Gopal found it. There, resting on an ancient tree trunk, was Krishna's flute. But it was ensnared by thick, dark vines, as if the forest itself was holding it captive. A gentle, echoing voice whispered from the leaves, "Why have you come here, child?" Gopal, unafraid, answered with all his heart, "For Krishna, for all of us. His music gives the world joy. We need it back." As he spoke, the vines slowly unwound, as if charmed by his pure intent. The flute rose, floating in the air before him, glowing with an inner light. "You brought kindness to this sad place," the voice said. "Krishna's flute plays only where there is love." The flute then gently drifted into Gopal's waiting hands. When Gopal returned to Vrindavan, the flute held tight. He found Krishna waiting for him, his smile as bright as the morning sun. "Please, thank you, Gopal," Krishna said, his voice full of warmth. "This forest needed my melody more than our village did for a time. But you carried my music within your heart all along." Taking the flute, Krishna brought it to his lips. And then the music returned. It wasn't just a sound, it was a magical wave of color and life that washed over the land. The villagers laughed, the animals danced, the flowers bloomed in an instant, and the sky shone with a brilliant, renewed light. Krishna lifted the small boy into his arms, his eyes twinkling like stars. "Remember, little one," he said softly, "music, love, and kindness all flow from the very same place, the heart." The melody continued to play, a promise that where there is kindness, Krishna's music will always, always be heard. Thank you for watching this story. If it touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more tales from the heart of Vrindavan.